that there had been gunfire and celebrations on the streets of Damascus amongst supporters of the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. There is no love lost between the Turks and the Syrian president, so they would have been pleased at the idea of any kind of coup against the Turkish president. So instability on the doorstep of Syria, coupled with the fact that Turkey is already the buffer, is already dealing with that fallout, all of the migrant situation from Syria, the fact, of course, that Turkey wants to join the European Union, that accession talks have begun, so any sort of instability is going to drive a real wedge through those accession talks as well. So a hugely complicated situation, but one which appears to have been largely put down by President Erdogan, more by the fact that it perhaps wasn't as big as we thought earlier in the evening, that not so many of the military are involved, reports that some senior officials had been held hostage. Looking at these pictures now, that you can see that that call for supporters of President Erdogan to take to the streets really has been adhered to, people getting very angry there against the soldiers. And worryingly, reports in the last half hour or so that some of those confrontations have turned very bloody as well, with supporters of the president turning on soldiers. We know that soldiers had fired gunshots across the bridges which span the Bosphorus in Istanbul, and reports of dozens of people being killed overnight. So this really has been a very long, difficult and bloody evening.
And Lisa, just again, as it has been the case all through the morning, getting more information as you're speaking to us. As you mentioned there, we're getting reports that supporters of Turkish President Erdogan attacking pro-coup soldiers. I'm not sure whether that is the pictures that we're seeing right now on the screen. That was a short time ago, but apparently reports that supporters of the president have attacked the pro-coup soldiers who surrendered on the Istanbul bridge that you're seeing right now. We've also heard that an email has gone out from the pro-coup soldiers, Lisa. Have you seen anything from that?
Yeah, just picking up first of all on what you're saying about the soldiers on the bridge. I mean, I think from anyone watching from afar, and certainly people who might be watching in the White House, people who might be watching the European Union, when you think of the idea